And it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, searching for the one tree in Epping Forest that inspired a book.
Now, generations of children have grown up reading about the miniature world of Brambly Hedge, which followed the lives of a community of mice. Their creator, Jill Barkram, was inspired by Epping Forest when sketching her illustrations, and Wendy Hurrell has been looking around the ancient trees that appear in the books.
I loved the Brambly Hedge stories when I was a little girl. My mother bought me these books and they were inspired by Epping Forest. And there's been a recent discovery that links the forest now to the author and illustrator of these stories. All the mice were up early, but earliest of all was Wilfred, who lived with his family in the hornbeam tree. One of the homes of a community of mice who live inside a bramble thicket, their intricate world illustrated in cross-sectioned trees. 40 years after the books were published, Jill Barkram's son, relying on memories from his childhood and having inherited his mother's archives, went in search of that hornbeam tree. It's like the proverbial needle in a haystack, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's over 1 million trees here in the forest and about 50,000 ancient trees. It was a case of clambering round the brambles and the tree stumps and the rotting piles of branch until we were about to leave, and we walked past this tree and we thought, hang on, that looks similar. So we held up the photos and the book and everything just slotted into place.
And so you found it. This is the tree.
This is the tree, yeah. After a long search, a lot of looking through photos, we've managed to match up the tree. You can see the two branches in the illustration here, and as it comes down, you can see where the old roots come down into the ground. There's a tiny little door.
That's the front door.
That's just the front door to the Toadflax household.
Fans of Brambly Hedge may soon have the chance to follow a trail through Epping Forest. There are many more trees and stumps to be discovered from Jill Barkram's books.
It would be great if people could follow in her footsteps and get some inspiration from the forest in the same way that she did.
Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.